We're going. Oh, we're going. Oh, live. Yeah. Oh, hey, man. Hey, what's up? What's going? Hey, man.
Hey, watch
Oh,
out now. Cheers,
oh,
everybody.
God.
Savage AF is the name of the show. You know what it
You
is.
stop
Watch
doing
out
that.
now. Come on, man. You got to get a glass and cheers back.
Oh,
One of
yeah.
these days.
No. One of these days. One
Don't
time
hold
you'll
up my
have to take
water.
me out and just get me really like go, yeah, give Shang everything, and then it'll be like, another kid. Fuck.
Who threw up in the sink?
Yeah. Will you get your
Sa-
penis out of the fish tank?
Savage AF, y'all. You know what it is. Fuck. Forget your feelings. Facts matter.
It's too
We're not
late.
there.
It's too late.
I got a fuck out. That's really all I said.
Yeah,
Fuck.
it's too late.
Forget your feelings. Facts matter. You know what it is, guys. I'm Black Pedro. This dude right
I'm
here.
Shang, and I just want to say thank you for checking us out. We're on weekdays, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I appreciate y'all immensely for rocking with us all this time. We've been doing this for quite a while now. We're coming up on a new year, 2023. And the fact that you rock with us, we appreciate it. Now, that's not where it stops. There's something scrolling down there. There's something scrolling. I don't know what it is.
Well,
Pedro explained it to you. It's something
well,
really, it's
the thing is,
scrolling.
we're on live, Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, YouTube and Facebook.
Right.
If you ever miss us live, you're like one of them liquor store junkies that stands outside of a liquor store all day and just says things like, "Hey, motherfucker."
Yeah.
Okay, so
You just said we're 2 minutes in. You
so
don't
I was
even,
doing a character though.
it
It's
doesn't,
different.
but if you are one of those people that don't check us out on the YouTube, there's a very good chance that your mother slept with multiple men and you'll never know who your father is. So I
Wow.
just want you to know that you're going to hear a lot of, you are not the father.
No, she's got them run to the back and cry.
Right. So you notice that they
They
run to the
always do
back
that.
and
And the
cry. It's
dude
like,
dances.
and he's like,
Don't be those people, y'all. Just, if you ever miss us live, go to our YouTube channel,
go to the YouTube
youtube.com/c/Savage AF World.
right there,
Our
and
channel is there, man. All
and
the
click
shows
on
are
the bell,
archived.
and make sure that when you go there, it's very important because you need to get the reminder. Bam! Click the bell. If you click the bell, it makes you aware that the show is coming on. That's not where we stop. We need the algorithm to understand that we are in the mix. So, bam! Hit us with the rate, the comment, and the subscribe. That's what we do here on Savage AF. There's one more thing. I know we're asking you a lot. We put a lot on your plate. There's a lot on a lot of our plates right now. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 court cases pending. So aside from that, the thumbs up always makes it so much more sweet. Thumbs up. Hit us with the thumbs up. And I see some people already on the feed. Thank you so much. AJ Fit, what's up? All right.
JRAMIC. I see Bronda. No other Miranda. What up? Sandy Stunsed. I see y'all, man. Happy holidays. New Year's coming up, y'all. We appreciate y'all being here. Oh, listen. I'm about to sneeze. Oh, who? Ooh, I fought off a sneeze. Yes. I'm gonna sneeze. So listen. Also, if you really want to save a comedian,
but I thought we were going the up and the down first.
Oh yeah, we didn't do that yet, huh?
Yeah, you were supposed to, because it's on your side. It's your.
Hey,
it's your call. Hey man, it's your call, bro.
I mean,
whatever,
we could do it either way.
Whatever.
Well, some people are YouTube allergic, or maybe what they call banned.
or maybe you're just a dirty racist.
Yeah, but either way, you can catch us on other platforms. We're also on Facebook. We stream live there as well simultaneously. So on when you do a search for us on Facebook, type in the word just as I say it now. Pay very close attention. You see above Shang and I's head is the name of the show. It's right there. See, and so you want to do savage, right? And then you want to go A dot, put a period right there. F dot. Okay, so savage. Where is it? Okay, it's over here. Savage A dot F dot. That almost works visually. I gotta get this angle right.
No, you got it. You got it. And also, I know that a lot of people listen. I've been getting a lot of static for something, and I just want to, before we go to the egg, something I put on my egg that I think is funny, and some people got upset. And I just want to ask your opinion before we jump into
it. The sound of the pan hitting. I mean,
why did you laugh? What's wrong with us?
I mean, because we know that nobody really batted the little thing, right? You know what I'm saying? But it just looks funny. That's why.
All right.
But
it's on
man.
Instagram, and if you want to see the full story, the crutches that the little creature had to wear afterward, some of the medical issues.
I couldn't deal. I mean, it's kind of cute, but I'm like, that's still eroded. Like I can't have that.
It's a rat with a fuzzy tail. And
like a kangaroo rat or something. I'm like,
kangaroo rat. Yeah, it's a rat brood.
A roo mouse. Yes. We call it a roo mouse.
So make sure that now, before we jump into the show and give you the rundown on the run up, there's something we gotta let you know, and it's very important. Pedro, I need you to do it as melodramatic as possible.
All right, man.
Okay, let them know.
You know. Life's a bitch and then you die.
Go ahead. Right? Tell them.
Life's a bitch and then you die. But before you do that, or any of us do, let's make sure that we connect on the most important platform on this planet. It is literally deciding careers and even lives. Lives. By the second.
Yeah. Go ahead, tell them, man.
Some people have time to say full words like Instagram or IG. A busy man like myself, I just call it the IG.
Yes.
On Instagram, make sure you follow @BlackPedro, @Comedian Shang, if you want to see us live.
That was beautiful.
Right.
That was, yeah, but man. I mean, come on, yo.
I got it. I felt that.
Did you feel the tears?
I didn't think I was gonna get emotional.
By the way, AJ Fit, when we meet, we're definitely going to see who can bench press the most. We're going to definitely see who can curl the most. And even though we already know the outcome, it's about the effort I'm going to put into it as the bar crushes my chest and the wind leaves my lungs. You'll know I'm a warrior.
There you go.
See, Lady D Banks felt that deep in her spirit.
Welcome back, Lady D. Now, AJ points out in reference, I believe, to the roo rat or the mouse, the roo. You have a cat that walks everywhere and they step into a litter box. Okay, first of all, I live with a cat, but I don't have a cat. Okay, so
right. That's just
not every part of my life is totally in control, brother, but I'm working every day to improve my situation. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean to fail you. But still, the thing hopping around freaks me out more than cat paws. I mean, the cat licked their paws.
Yeah.
You know you clean the litter box daily, so, you know.
Yeah, I mean, but you know what? This
like
is
dancing and shit.
Everybody tries to act like, oh, it's so cute.
It jumped too high, though. It jumped past her hand. It looked like it jumped.
Right. It jumped out her throat. I think it jumped out her throat.
I'm like, I don't want that.
And then we don't see the next picture of her laying in a puddle of blood and that thing going like this.
Yeah, I don't want that, though.
But you know what else? Know what else we're gonna bloody do? We're gonna bloody give you the run. We're gonna give you the rundown on the run up right now. The rundown on the run up will be happening, and it'll be happening right now. We have a man from America, Black Pedro.
Yes, sir.
Black Pedro shall give you the rundown on the run up.
Yeah, man, I don't know where the time went, but it is the Tuesday, December 27th, 2022, in the time space continuum 2020 twin. In the time space continuum, man. It's 3:20 on the West Coast. All right, we're gonna end today's show. This is your run up for today. We aren't the kind of show that runs things down for you. We run up on your ass. Right? At the end, we're gonna run up with a shangri.
You got to
simply put.
You got to spell it though. At the
Okay,
yeah.
simply put, the DOJ can eat a dick.
No, the DOJ can eat a DICK.
DICK. Oh, sorry, that's how you want it. Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Well, you got to put the dashes in.
I know, I forgot, man. I was rushing.
There you go.
You know, I'm on medication.
All right, Black Page will pop in today. I don't know.
No.
We'll see when we get there.
Yeah.
What happened to Lady Liberty, y'all? Before we get into our pop in today. Yeah, Supreme Court showing its ass once again. Let's talk about it. But before we get into that, anybody want to get away?
Yeah, you can't now.
You want to get away? They were pretty funny commercials, those Southwest Airlines commercials many moons ago. Remember that? I remember when boarding like herding cattle was fun.
Yeah.
Well, not anymore. Can't complain about boarding if they're not fucking doing it.
At all.
Southwest Airlines basically canceled 90% of its flights over the past, day, and have left thousands of people stranded all over America. I just saw a story about a 72-year-old woman been sleeping at the Chicago airport for 2 days because her connection got canceled, and and she probably won't get a flight until Saturday. Again, I started off this by saying it is Tuesday, December 27th. She gonna be there till Saturday.
Right. And
72-year-old woman.
But this is not the bad part about it is that Southwest, there's some chicanery going on with Southwest on why they canceled a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I think they had some kind of internal technical flaws that aren't allowing them to basically process anything, find out where they're unable to like track their planes or some shit. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah. So, this is those nightmare scenarios, man. Like my niece, her first time flying was earlier this year. And, she was with my sister, and they went out to the East Coast and just had a hell of a time, I think, trying to get back, or maybe there. But either way, it was one of those cancel flight in a connection. And you're just kind of stuck somewhere for hours.
What's the longest you've been delayed that you've ever had? I've had 2 days.
Delay?
Yeah.
Just for me, like overnight, like next day.
I've had 2 days. I've had 2 days delayed, and I think I ended up killing a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tampa airport fucks with me like that every now and then.
Yeah. I didn't. Now listen, everybody in the feed. All right, this is just between us. This is not to go out into the public, but yeah, I was sleeping in one area, he was sleeping in another area. He kept encroaching on my area, so I took the I had a duffel bag. No, duffel bag, and I put it on his face until he stopped moving, and then went back to sleep. Yeah. So, and then he was laying there. They thought, oh, he's so tired because his plane's delayed. We were in Boston, and so nobody.
Did you say something witty like he's dead tired?
Yeah, man, he's dead on his feet. So I think that the thing is with Southwest, the level of making up they're going to have to do for this is amazing. Southwest is going to have to give out millions of dollars of tickets to make up for this, I think.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't just the weather. I know
They
that the
should also
weather.
be buying hotel rooms and things like
Yeah,
that
they should
because
be
like
definitely right. Exactly. But
there's no way a 70.
Southwest knows better.
Come on, man.
They know better than that. But you know what? The thing they're going to do, which is hard, is going to make you jump through hoops to do it. Even because I've had it happen, and they still made me jump through hoops to get. It's like, yo, y'all fucked up. I ain't fuck up. Y'all fuck up. Y'all the fuck ups. And then they tried to make me seem like, well, you have to fill out this form, these form. They should make it as easy as possible for these people, especially the 81-year-old woman. Southwest, get up off that cash and
They
give
should
her.
be at this point.
Yeah,
They should be linked up to hotels in the area, automatically, all the
right.
airlines, and have accounts there, and some batches of rooms. So
Or
because
from
they
now
know they're
on,
gonna.
yeah. Or from now on, bad bitches get to stand on the
They're
runway.
about to have an airplane drag race. What is
Yeah.
this? The flight, the flight and the Furious.
It's just a weird one. Are you guys ready? Let's go.
So man,
But
I hope none of y'all got for our viewers out there, I hope nobody got stuck in any of this.
well, no, I do
Uh,
wish some people got stuck. I'm not gonna lie. Some people in the feed. Um, wow. Why is JRA NYC? Okay. I'm gonna send you a GIF, and if you listen closely, when you get the box, if it's ticking, you know it's from me.
but yeah, we hope she gets there before the end of the year, JRA.
Yeah.
Lady D sounds like sounds like a harbinger of death. She's like, I think it's just the beginning.
Well,
Planes will fall from the sky.
what's up, Annette?
Birds are going to take over it. She got that.
JRA NYC says South Thought Airlines.
Yeah.
I agree.
There you
And
go. Southwest.
Thought West. It's the bottom line is Southwest has to show some kind of, I don't know, free drinks for everybody. Everybody get fucked up and get free
And
drinks.
I mean like everybody in America, because it don't just affect the passengers. Like think about all the families that were affected in
Yeah.
these cities that people couldn't get to.
How many kidneys weren't delivered?
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
do they take a lot of kidneys on Southwest? I feel like they should book Delta or something a little bit more
a little bit
reliable
better
for kidneys. I mean,
that's fucked up where you diss the Southwest going, I don't know if y'all reliable enough to.
I mean, they ain't Spirit yet, but this ain't good. This is not good.
Well, no, they said a lot of people were complaining, but Southwest hasn't responded the way they should. Now, if you're stuck because of the weather, because when I was in Boston, I was like, yo, fuck that. Don't take the plane off. And they said, well, we'll give you a hotel, but they only gave it me for one day. I had to pay for the next day, which was $400 a night.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I ended up paying for it. Luckily, it was a college gig for good money. And then afterwards, it took me forever to get at them and say, hey, you got to give me that money. I wouldn't have been stuck if it wasn't for y'all. So Southwest, if they give the money to the people, I will forgive them. If not, everybody dies.
Well, I think it's a federal law that if your flight is significantly delayed, they have to give you a full monetary refund. I mean, you talk about people complaining. Even one of the unions representing the flight attendants, the flight attendants basically called out the company for not updating its systems because you mentioned the weather, Shang, and that's a real thing, right? Like part of these cancellations, it's just a natural phenomenon is going on. But another thing compounding that, and another part of and I think obviously more seriously, is that they are having some sort of communication problems where they're not able to talk to, or in some cases track planes. And you can't have that. So
right.
That's grounding a lot of
you
these
trying
flights.
you're trying to get to Philly, you end up in Guam. That's not cool. And Treehead, if it's a third party, you booked it through, you're fucked. I think
wait, what you mean, like kayak or something?
Yeah, if
like
you book
that?
it through that, good luck with that. But I think that all the passengers, that older, younger, the 82-year-old woman, I think you said, was she 80 something? All of them should get
72.
Oh, that's even better. All of them should get head. I think that if there should be a bunch of prostitutes lined up, one for the men and just multiple, like a lot of hookers, like, and you know, a lot of, because they're stranded too. Hookers are stranded too. So what we do is we get some male escorts for the ladies, and we get some women that, you know, some throat goats for the men. And I think that a lot of people would forget about the fact they're stranded.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you right now, real hookers don't fly. Okay, they walk the green mile. You know, they do the whole stroll. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. That's I apologize for our listeners. That's that Detroit shit. Oh, Queen Bee's here. Salutations.
JRA might said head vouchers.
Exactly. Now are you gonna tell me?
Now you got me.
You know what? You're gonna tell me that people wouldn't be like, you know what? It's cool.
I'll take that.
You know, I mean, a head voucher.
Yeah, no, F. Gatlin, it's definitely not just the weather. That's what we were saying. It's like
no, it's more than
that. They're having internal technical problems.
Okay, not only Southwest,
even their flight attendants.
It's not just Southwest. JetBlue, Southwest, and Spirit haven't updated their systems to the level of a Delta or a United. Okay,
but specifically over today, like, you know, as it's occurring right now, and this is coming from The Guardian. It says of the approximately 2,950 flight cancellations in the U.S. by midday today, 2,549 of them were called off by Southwest. So the rest of the industry, in terms of cancellation today, was only responsible for 401 cancellations, as opposed to Southwest 2,549.
Hey guys, we hit our record.
Yeah, so you know, this today is on Southwest. Like, yeah. That's Southwest.
Yeah, there ain't no, and Southwest knows it. They know it. We're not trying to.
Could you imagine?
Logos up. I'm not
speaking,
trying.
Speaking of the speaking of the third party thing that Tree had brought up, could you imagine? Because sometimes on those, you might have a connection, but it's two different companies. You know, right. You might fly Southwest out, land there, and then be on American or what is Alaska Airlines or some shit like that, right? So, right. Oh man, could you just imagine having that happen, where you could have made it to your flight, or you know what I mean? You end up stranded somewhere. Maybe it's Southwest was your second flight, and you get to this place and it's canceled, and you're like, but I was on a good airline that was doing it right.
Right.
And then y'all put me on
Southwest.
Fuck you, kayak. Yeah, that would be frustrating.
You just walk up to their offices. Fuck you, hey, kayak. Man,
speaking of being grateful, that's why I'm really, really grateful that my mother and sister both live much, much closer than they did.
If your mother and sister still lived years, or if they lived in the D,
like my sister was in Chicago and my mother was in Detroit.
Oh yeah, you would have never seen
and it would have been fun. Yeah, it would have been fun. So
so now they're in Vegas, which is I'm sorry, I'm letting letting the audience know where your mother is. That might be dangerous.
We've said that.
I know. Okay, but I'm saying the fact that it's a 4-hour drive or a 35-minute flight, which they probably canceled the Vegas flights too. But I got a flight on Southwest. I got there in 35 minutes, and it was good.
Yeah, those are quick.
Yeah, but I mean, listen, before we move on, I just want to let y'all know, I'm not bigging up Southwest. I'm just showing y'all their fuckery, or they're the ones with the fuckery. And right now, what's going to happen is Southwest is going to be giving out a lot of extra vouchers, a lot of flights, because they got to make it up to the fucking people that they basically screwed over because of them not sticking to their business or keeping up with the technology. I had heard that before, like a year ago, about how the union's been complaining about them, saying, the fuck we still cranking shit for? Like, to get the planes off. So I don't know, man. Make me apprehensive about it.
And this actually even sounded like computer problems, you know, like those kind of systems, not even just the mechanical stuff, but like the way the software that you use for flight communications. Very important.
Very
All right,
important.
so thanks Southwest. You ruined. People are like, Southwest stole Christmas from us. So it's
You
it's
see
a thing.
you see the Grinch fly one of the planes.
He's like, sayonara.
Nobody's leaving today. So and the head vouchers, JR, NYC. I think that would be the best thing for Southwest to do. Give out head vouchers. And if you're not into that, maybe get another one called finger bang vouchers or hand job vouchers. Anything in that realm, I think the people would be pretty happy. I know that a dude that been married 25 years, same wife, same pussy, if he had the opportunity, like, babe, but it's just part of the voucher from Southwest. It's not me.
Yeah. Now, who would you redeem these vouchers with? Like, it's like, if you're married, does now your wife owe you a blowjob because Southwest fucked you over, or
you have to get
Southwest owes you?
Southwest has to hire specific hookers, blowjob voucher. Yeah.
But then you got to get somebody for my wife, because then
if you're traveling with your wife, right, you just gonna have to take.
Well, not even if I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Because like, how's that gonna go over, bro? It's like, babe, they offered me either a hotel or a head voucher, and I went with the head voucher, and I don't want it's about to expire.
What am I gonna do?
That's it. I mean, it's
their policy.
I know why you chose it. I'm with it. I'm just saying, like,
it's their policy. Come on.
You got to think that one through, fellas. Think that one through. You know what it is, man.
Evelyn, all right. Treehead. What's up, Treehead?
You know what it is. She was talking back with Evelyn. She was saying weather in other areas affects all cities. Seattle shut their airport down the day before Christmas. Yeah, the weather thing was definitely a factor. But like I told you, out of 2,900 cancellations today, 2,500 of them were Southwest Airlines. So it's something on them as well. Speaking of putting things on them, speaking of travelers, fuck being stuck at the airport for 2 to 5 days. Could you imagine walking from, I don't know, Venezuela or some shit? Or, well, I guess you technically couldn't walk from Venezuela. It's not. Anyways.
Yeah, you could. Have to swim
but just like traveling from Venezuela, walking through most of, Central America, all of Central America, to get sitting on top of trains, things like that, just to taking 5 months to get to America, only to be turned away. That's where we are right now. What happened to Lady Liberty? What happened to send me your wheat and all of that shit? We're in a different place. So during the pandemic and Trump era, there was a thing called Title 42, which was enacted, and it was actually a CDC initiative to be able to more easily turn away migrants at the border, which I hope applies to any border. They got me saying the border, like it's just one. But at the brown border,
brown border,
the scary one. Sorry,
and you know what? I want to take the banner down for a second. I want to show you this GIF. This is actually how basically they're doing things. Look at what it says. Back in the hole, we'll try Canada. That is how, but it just seems like a double standard when it comes to white immigrants. White immigrants from Europe, from Iceland, from the Netherlands. Am I saying it right? I'm sorry. I don't use that word that often.
Well,
Netherlands. I said it right? Oh shit.
Yeah.
I've never had a conversation.
It's not where Peter Pan's from.
No, not Neverland.
Not right? Neverland. Yeah.
Yes,
Neverland.
right. But the bottom line is, if you look at how the Supreme Court is, it's not the same balance. You got the people that are liberal, that some of them are immigrants. They don't right now they're not,
Well, we know. Well, everybody's immigrant. There's no natives on the SCOTUS, so well, except for the black ones, we wouldn't call ourselves immigrants. But on the court, that is. But we know that it's a 6-3 situation where six
Yeah,
of them
it's
for 7.
6-3. Yeah,
But hold
it's
on,
6-3.
I was trying to explain just how we got here specifically. During the Trump era, the CDC initiated a Title 42, which was a pandemic initiative to, be be able to more easily reject people at the border, even if they were seeking asylum status, just based on viral, the virus. Don't want to spread the virus. Don't need more bodies here right now. Okay, so that was it. The Biden administration is in a position where they, or Title 42 is about to expire, I think, or the Biden
No,
administration
it is about
they
to
want to
expire.
cancel it. They want to cancel it, but the Supreme Court voted to maintain that, or voted that the Biden administration does not have the right to
Right, and
cancel it.
that's actually a Trump policy.
I think it was enacted under the CDC, so I don't know. I know
it was under Trump.
he loved it.
Right,
No, I mean, it's conservative form, right?
Yeah, and the Supreme Court is part of that. These dog-faced bitches. All right. The bottom line is,
well, you can't lump the whole Supreme Court into one.
All right, 6 of these dog-fake bitches.
Yeah.
And we know what 6 we're talking about. It's the same shit, not realizing, and I'm hoping she didn't say nothing. I like this woman, but I hope that Jackson did what Jackson's supposed to do. But I'm gonna keep it real with you. Supreme Court they're horrible. Right now, they could eat, like, literally, if I could fill a bazooka with dicks, I would shoot them with a bazooka with dicks, because they're letting a lot of fuck shit go off. And the fact that we're targeting immigrants, even though I love this sign, immigrants make America great. Without immigrants, America wouldn't even be the fucking same. All right. I mean, we wouldn't have, immigrants would not be the same. Okay, I see some people in the feed that deciding to go against what we're saying. I get it. But I'm telling you right now, it's funny how they try to demonize it because they're brown. But I don't see them doing with Europeans. I really don't. I mean, name some people in Ireland. There's people from Ireland that are here that their visa has expired and they're not going after them. I don't see ICE raiding a whole bunch of fucking people from London that stay over, but they will separate kids, even though we should.
It's also, just kind of like the logistical part of this is that you don't see a bunch of white people in waves at some gate or a wall trying to get into America. Like, white people will come here illegally or stay illegally. They flew in on a plane, right?
Right.
They had a visa and they just fucking stayed too long, and then now oh shit, they won't be able to come back for 10 years if they don't figure something out, right? So, it's just a different way of accessing the country rather than a mob. Well, no, I don't want to say mob like that.
Okay, see, just did it. You just did it.
No, but
God damn it, man.
No, but in the hood, we be like, oh, nigga, that bitch was mobbed out, nigga. Like, that doesn't mean that there was an angry mob in there. It just means there's a lot of people in there. So, sorry, the East Side in me came out. But when you have large quantities of people at once trying to access the United States at the southern border, it becomes an easy target for xenophobic racists, right? Like, it's just
absolutely.
Look, they're at the gates. Oh my God, get the shotgun.
All right. I mean, you know what? Even though I want to bring this up, this is kind of tied into this. Abbott, same shit. Abbott, by actually busing a bunch of immigrants, he bust a bunch of immigrants up to Kamala's house, which that was some flat out racist shit. That was some flat out racist shit. And Abbott, Abbott did that as a stunt. That was a fucking stunt, and everybody knows it was a stunt. And the right wing and the racists and the xenophobes all like to do that. And Abbott, when we see you,
There you go. We'll be seeing you.
oh no, you didn't.
Queen Bee said, let's not forget that's how Trumpty Dumpty Mama got here from Germany. Really? I didn't. That's a tidbit I didn't know.
Yeah.
She says she came on a visa and stayed.
What? One of his
Illegally?
wives.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, one of his.
But
wives.
yeah, I mean, I'm I just
wasn't his wife like a mail order bride or some shit? I mean, she wasn't from here. The one with the evil eyes looks like a serpent. What's
Melania?
Melania. Yeah, I mean, she came with a tag still hanging out her pussy. I mean, she was still in the package, and they're not from here. But her parents were allowed to stay here, and her parents were not legal immigrants.
Hey man,
you know, so I just feel like I feel like
if her parents were able to climb over a wall, fuck it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let them stay.
And there's a video where they spent all this money on a portion of the wall, and they show this motherfucking Mexican dude scale this shit, and I'm not exaggerating, maybe a minute, with a ladder, puts a ladder on top of it, and then about 10 other motherfuckers come up. So the wall was a waste of money and a waste of time, and all these bitches are like, build that wall, build that wall. If anybody needs a wall built around them, it needs to be the Trump supporters need a wall built around these racist, xenophobic asses, because they're the ones fucking things up. And it's going to get worse. I'm going to agree what you said. You know, I don't want to agree with the bad part, but I just think it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. It's not for us.
It's better.
I mean, they're not going to send Pedro back. I mean, where are you going to send you back to? Detroit?
Detroit. It's not another country.
But if they send you,
but it is a border. It is a border city, a major.
It's border to Canada.
Yeah.
Right. But
I mean, like, but man, I got a homie who got busted with thousands of pills illegally that he was trying to bring over the border. Like, so you know, and that's just to say that all our borders need to be watched, not just the ones with a bunch of brown people at the gate, you know what I mean? But apparently SCOTUS disagrees. And you know, like Neil Gorsuch and Ketanji Brown gave official what do you call it? Not a rebuttal, dissent, sorry. And you know, and Sotomayor and Kagan were in absentia, but it was noted that they would have
wait a minute. I dated a girl named Essentia. What?
Absentia, yeah. Did she have green eyes?
Yeah, man. That was Essentia was dope, man. It's just that, man. You know what? It's just problem, man. That she had an artificial leg, and the one she ordered wasn't working, so she had to go back to Canada. She was cool. She was a good woman, and I had another girl named Echinacea. You know, she was cool too. It was Echinacea placenta.
She's good for your immune system.
Yeah, too. Man. Yeah, I know, man. I was always healthy around her. And
that's
then,
what it is, bro.
Yeah, so that's.
But so what I was saying is that the you know, Sotomayor, Kagan weren't there, but noted they would have. But what Gorsuch was saying is that, you know, essentially it's bogus to hold up this Title 42 anymore. Because I don't think it expires until February. That's the thing, and the administration is trying to lift it now. But you know, it doesn't make sense to uphold Title 42 anymore because the emergency situation under which it was enacted has lapsed.
So why are they doing it? We know why they're doing it. We know.
Well, they had the majority. That's why.
The Supreme Court don't give a fuck about liberty. They don't give a fuck about anything else but the right-wing white agenda, and that includes Clarence Coon Thomas, while he's letting John Goodman sweat on top of him every night. You know, I mean, so we already.
I thought it was Mike Holmgren from the Kansas City Chiefs, the coach.
No, I think she's more John Goodman looking.
Oh man, you sure that's not Chris Farley reincarnated?
It might. You know what? Let's find out. I will find her picture. What's her name again? Fat white whore bitch. No, that's not it.
Jenny. Oh, I also thought she, just with blind, like, what was his name? The mailman on Cheers.
Oh,
It's a lot of. Basically, we're saying Clarence Thomas, your wife looks like a lot of dudes.
a
Like,
lot
there's a
of
lot.
dudes.
John Madden is a great one, though. Yeah,
John Madden, she definitely got that jump.
John Gruden.
John Gruden.
She looks like your wife looks like her name should be John.
So it's Coon Cage's wife. What is her last name again? What is
Thomas.
it? Is it Thomas? She kept the name. So
he was on the Supreme Court. I mean, God,
she
give a nigga some credit.
She kept the nigga name.
Cliff. Thank you, T. Cliff. From Cheers. Just without the mustache.
Wow. Yeah, I can't find any pictures of her. I can't find
that ugly.
No. I mean, I can't find any pictures on when I.
No, like John Goodman, John Madden. She looks like her name should be John Gruden. It's actually Ginny, Ginni.
Well, that's why. Well, you know what? Fuck it. It's too late now. Listen.
Yeah, okay. We all know what she looks like.
We know that basically that whole thought process, because she was always against immigration. Clarence Thomas was always like siding with anybody white because he has such self-hatred. And he does. That's why he married the second linebacker from the Kansas City Chiefs, and that got cut back in the day, and that's her. I don't know if y'all knew that. She was one of the strong first four, and I think she had a hamstring, and then that was it. Oh wow. Is that Norm?
Norm, that's the other guy. I drew a blank on both those guys' names. But Cheers is funny, so. Yeah. Anyways, here we go, man. Savage AF. We should
move on.
Probably keep it pushing, but
Liberty's taking an L.
We were supposed to be helping the peoples, man. What happened?
But the Supreme Court, full of shit, as usual, has the lowest approval rating. Ready? Ever.
Since they started having approval ratings.
Right. Like, that's real shit. Even though this is the only boost they got with Miss Jackson, if you're nasty, she was the only one that kind of boosted it. Other than that, they're nobody likes them. And look at I like beer. I think beer is good. And look at Clarence Thomas, Coon Cage ass, standing there smiling. And the other lady looks scared. Sotomayor looks scared.
Oh no, she's happy, man. She's cool. I got to meet her in person once.
Really?
She's a very solid, person.
Did she dap you up? But look, don't.
I on some real shit. I went to the Latino. I was asked to sit on a panel at the Latino alumni conference at Princeton one time. This was like 2018 or 17 maybe, and Sotomayor was the guest of honor, keynote speaker, all of that, and at one of the dinners, she literally went around to every table and gave every attendee like a group photo op with like your table. I mean, it was like it was just like one of those things where she understood what she meant, to the community and what her role was in that moment, and it was totally awesome, bro. So yeah, she's a solid individual.
Well, I'm hoping we don't have more stunts by people like this pertaining to immigrants. Greg Abbott, I hope,
and DeSantis too.
Payroll soon.
They've been playing immigrant swap, where it's like, hey man, send me some immigrants so I can send them up to Martha's Vineyard, because that's DeSantis. He's like, bro, can you send me some immigrants, because I don't really have any here, but I do want to complain about them.
Yeah,
and I want to send some up to Martha's Vineyard. So if you could just
and right now, that's what they're pushing. That's what they're pushing the most. Is not only the other Santos who lied, and we found out that everything he said was embellished, not embellished, flat out lied. Now he's in Congress, and they're going to push him as one of the top guys. So it's just the world is.
Wait, he's not in yet. He hasn't been sworn in.
He will be sworn in, because the Republicans are going to make sure their fuckery just keeps going on fuck train. On the
what it
fuck
is.
train. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Wear a condom.
Yeah, but right now we got some people in the league that just got off the fuck train.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see him. We see you. We see you coming from the fuck train.
Some people conduct the fuck train out there.
Some
But
people need to be ran over by the fuck train. And Queen
on the way to unoriginalville. All right, man. So we're gonna keep it pushing, man. Savage AF, fuck your feelings.
You know what? Can I say something? Yeah, I'm a little light on my. Well, I don't got no filter, but guess what? Hey, you know what I'm saying? You don't meet me in person, bro. I'm a little different. It's a little different ball game in person.
You always go with the physical, Shane. Come on, man.
All right, but I'm saying I would just play you. I would play you chess while another nigga holds your neck real tight. I got a crew of people, bro. You fucking with the bull, you get the horns. Okay, I'm just saying, man.
Makes sense. How else would you know it's a bull? Savage AF, y'all. You know what it is. We're gonna keep it pushing, and as we do, we're gonna do a little something. All right.
Hey. It's your boy Black Pedro popping in. Hey. With another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Is anybody there?
You're there. Okay.
It's your boy Black Pedro with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'. You know what's poppin'? No, that's seriously a question. I don't know, man. I said as we were starting the show with Shane, I was like, I really don't know what to talk about. I guess, just coming up on the end of the year here, moving into a new one that I think more than most years, and I said this the other day though, but I'm very happy to be here. It's just like I don't really think about mortality a lot. I just kind of keep life pushing and try and deal with whatever comes my way. But I'm just actually kind of happy to be alive this year. So I don't know, man.
That's kind of that sounds kind of fake.
No, I mean what's going on, though. Like we lost a lot of people this year. We lost a lot of people over the past few years. And if I really think about things, I've been lucky, extremely lucky in a lot of ways. And
I have not.
Having the opportunity to keep striving towards my goals is a blessing in and of itself.
How you say you've been lucky? You were kidnapped by a hobo by a milk monkey. Kidnapped.
Technically, I wouldn't say I was.
You were kidnapped.
I would say no. I mean, I would say it was more like It was more like a sit-in. You know what I mean? Like one of those college peaceful sit-ins when you're trying to get, an East Asian studies program going at your school because they don't want to study Chinese shit or whatever. Well, your school don't have an African American studies department, so you got to go, bring some Pringles and water and go take over some administrator's office for 3 days, like that. So it was more like a sit-in, without the chants or the banners or
I'm gonna let
faculty.
you know that's no heathen stole like 3 hours from you.
Yeah, man, definitely missed an appointment that day. So
yeah.
But other than that, I survived that clean. Got a good story out of it. It's turned into some good material. So we're doing that.
That is good material. That is some new. That's one of my favorite new bits of yours. But I think that you're saying you've been blessed this year, and
I mean, just by the fact that I didn't quite get shit on like the rest of life seems to be doing to a lot of people. So in that, but lost some friends and stuff. But like at the end of the day, it's like I'm realizing that it's happy. I'm lucky, and I should be happy to. No matter what bad is going on in my life, at least I'm still here to struggle and battle with it and try and overcome it. You know what I mean? Rather than,
hey man, that's a little.
Hey man, because otherwise, there ain't no other choice. People are like, ooh, you getting old, but what's the other fucking option, nigga? Die young? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the only. I'm proud to get old. I'm happy to get old. Like, let's keep going. All right.
No, I mean, no, I'm obviously I am, but I see what you're saying about the fact we're still here and the struggle. And I said that Sunday when I was feeding the homeless Christmas Day, I was at the Laugh Factory feeding the homeless. And I told him, I said, as long as you got breath in your lungs, keep pushing. So anybody that, definitely keep pushing no matter what. And we are still pushing. Pedro's got some good things coming up in 2023. Hopefully we can make it happen in its quality. I have something in March that looks like it might be actually solid. I don't want to actually, he knows, but I don't want to.
I'm going to tell everybody, man, Shane is about to be the new host of The Price is Right. My nigga. God damn.
Yeah.
God damn. Laura, I see you, baby. Happy holidays to you, mama.
No, yeah.
Man, but no, Shane, sorry, not The Price is Right. Shane gonna take over Jeopardy and the show. Yeah, and they're bringing back Double Dare.
And
you've been slimed,
right? And the $25,000 pyramid. I'll be doing that one. So
you're gonna do the $25 stack pyramid.
Yeah, it's like, nigga, that's the wrong answer. Fuck, get him out of here. That would be hilarious to have a host of a game show to get mad all the time. Motherfucker, the answer is frog. The answer's frog, motherfucker.
You know what, Shane, what I actually hope for you is that you end up hosting something like America's Funniest Videos, something like that, where you have to be like Saget. Like this, just like this really clean, like, and this next clip sure will tickle your fancy.
Hi guys.
And then you come to the club and you're like, I like to fuck little people. You know what I mean? Like, that it'd be funny to see that.
Walk out on Saget in droves. When he was alive, they used to walk
out on Saget
in droves, that he was that dirty. And there's a couple other comments that's happened to. I've had my regular sellout fucking set. And then I have my real set. When I do my real set, I do get a little backlash. But
hey man, you're not selling out. You buying into the left.
Man, yeah, I'm trying to buy into get some shit popping. But we are, but we are still here, and I think that is a good message. Laura, happy holidays to you.
Yes.
Wow.
That's one of my homies from the D I grew up with, man.
Oh, okay. Also,
watch her. She carries weapons on her, so don't.
We got weapons. We got some new people in the feed. Thank you so much. Thank you for the new people in the feed. Some of the old people in the feed. Some of the Russian bots. Some of the people that I want to personally take a sack full of dicks and beat them to death. I won't say who, but
I'm starting to ask, like, where are you gonna get all these dicks from, though, dog? Is it like, because if it ever happens, like that's gonna be part of the thing.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. Well, I know some people.
There's gonna be niggas outside the court. Hey, my dick is in that bag, man. No, the motherfucker got my dick in that bag, man.
Well, I know some people at the morgue, and I know some people. It got darker.
Well, now people gonna be calling the funeral. Yes, my Uncle James' penis was missing when we buried him, and I just want to
know where that went. And he goes, I don't know, man. That's
I'm calling on behalf of my Aunt May. Her husband James, his dick was missing when we buried him.
And I've heard this is a young man that's gathering bags of dicks and beating people with it. I'm fucking with you. Everybody.
That's frozen dicks, embalmed dicks.
Yeah,
that's
like embalmed frozen dicks. And you know what? Speaking of dicks, I'm about to go into my Shangri, but I'm gonna need y'all to follow me because this person is the biggest dick in the world, and I'm gonna tell you why. But not the biggest dick in the world, biggest dick in the political world right now, because a lot of the weight that fell on his shoulders, the motherfuckers did the shimmy, the P. Diddy shake, Harlem Shake, wore it off. But before that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe to the channel, you will feel better about your life. You're going to 2023 feeling like a king or a queen. And this is how you do it. Hit the bell. Make sure you do that. Give us some thumbs up, because the thumbs up make an algorithm feel so sweet. Bam, 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 bam. All right, and the subscribe. Hit us on the Facebook, which is above Pedro's head right now. It's Savage A. F.
F. Dot. Put another dot.
F. Dot. And
my arm keeps going back, and I just need to.
No, you have to do it forward and then like this. You should put your hand forward. Right.
Like, wait,
That's better. That's better.
that's easy. Oh, damn.
Yeah,
You a
that's better.
genius. You a goddamn StreamYard genius, motherfucker.
Also, anybody that's going to report us to PETA, I don't give a shit.
God.
I had to do that. All right, this my Shangri today is something that Pedro's been incredibly wrong about. Some of the people has been wrong about, and I'm just going to emphasize it. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why the DOJ can eat a DICK. And I've been the last part of the show. I've had a lot of penis references, and it don't reflect on my sexuality. You motherfuckers. All right, and any woman think, oh, I think you're gay. We could have a fuck off and see who wins. And so, yeah, I challenge all y'all. But the bottom line is the DOJ. We found
I challenge your vagina to a duel.
Oh God, that's a funny skit. Just two people. Forget it. All right. So the reason I'm mad at the DOJ now, and that I really do believe Trump is not going to have any accountability, there's not going to be any ramifications, repercussions for taking our cornbread, is because Merrick Garland is the biggest pussy in the world. He's that, by the way, that's him younger, making a decision between latte or cocoa. He's a bitch. He's a bitch. You know why I found out? The DOJ is upset with the fact that the fucking Congress had, and with the January 6th commission was ahead of them. And they are complaining right now about why didn't the DOJ do that? They could have did this same thing. Not only could they have done it faster and better, but they didn't because they're bitches. The DOJ is filled with a plethora of pussy ass bitches, and they're all of them bathe in yogurt. All of them are yogurty, bathing yogurt ass, and they're gonna let this sorry ass loser get off. And I'm gonna say it. I say again to you, Pedro, and everybody in the feed. Trump ain't getting not a motherfucking thing happened to him, not a goddamn thing, because Merrick Garland, with his softy soft ass, even though he got the new special commission and he's doing all that, and he did get the dude that
even though he's doing his job, he ain't doing it.
He's doing his job. Even though he's doing his job, he's doing his job at a turtle pace. And sometimes you got to speed up the process, because once the Republicans take over, the process will be politicized even more than it is now. The fucking DOJ could eat a bag of DICKS's because they are not doing their job with the expediency that we fucking need. Right now, Trump is going to get away with all this bullshit. And even if you say, oh, he's going to get indicted eventually. Really? It's been 2 years. The January 6th commission couldn't have gave you a more detailed fucking information that he had criminal intent, and it was all intentional.
No, hold on.
He took shit from Mar-a-Lago. He should be getting jailed for that.
But the January 6th committee didn't. They're just now sharing, like they're sharing it with the DOJ at the same time they're sharing it with the public. Their final report or any.
The DOJ could have been did this. I just watched 4 reports on
it. But you said. But you were like they could have gotten it from the January 6th. No,
Merrick Garland's afraid of the political aspects of it. He don't want to look.
Well, the January 6th committee made them look bad. It made them look bad. It made them look slow.
It made them look slow and bitch-like.
That's all.
That's what I'm saying. It made them look slow and bitch-like and bitch-like qualities. That's what I'm saying. The DOJ, instead of DOJ, yeah.
No, I just want you to hear this bit though from Treehead, Shane, because it's what I've been trying to explain to you too.
Okay, Treehead.
2 years isn't really that long when it comes to criminal cases, especially when you're talking about building one against a former president of the United States. I mean, just like, no matter what we feel about him, just admit he had a lot of power, right? Like that was the scariest part. So it's like hard to build a case against really, really powerful people, right? That's how maids disappear. you know,
Right.
boats blow up and shit.
A lot
Like,
of the
so,
witnesses, right? A lot of the witnesses that were with the deal that the commission had interviewed have to have triple the fucking security because they're getting so many death threats. I know that, but what I'm saying to you is they know that they had enough information because they've done other people for less than this shit that they got. They've done other people for less than what they're doing now. Atlanta, they've fucking got his voice actually asking for it, pressuring people down in Georgia to get him votes. Come on, man. The DOJ was moving mad slow. The fact that some people that actually ran up in the Capitol, wiping feces on the fucking walls, and these motherfuckers, which is still, you're on private property, you're on, federal property, and what do they get? 6 months. Some of them got parole. Some of them got where they have to wear, an ankle bracelet instead of going straight to jail. But black people get shot down in the fucking street all the time for not, and having their hands up, your tail lights out, so you death penalty. So, no, man. The DOJ can eat a DICK because they aren't doing the shit that they're supposed to do with the expediency they're supposed to do it with. Yeah. And the commission made them look like punk bitches.
I mean, it definitely made them look slow.
And bipartisan. Partisan actually. Why the
fuck? He was scared to look partisan, I think.
But that's what I'm saying. When does the bitch in you say step up?
Well, they did
step up.
Well, when the January 6th committee calls you out, that's when you step. That's when he.
The January 6th committee. The January 6th committee was more on it and with more detail
of course,
and still don't have.
That's made the DOJ act.
Why should we have to make the DOJ act on some shit they should have acted on?
You asked when does the bitch in you come out, or when are you going to be done with that? And I said it was when the January 6th committee called them out, essentially with their thorough investigation. So that's when it happened. So I'm saying all that to say is that, no matter how it looks to you now, the bitch is kind of out of the DOJ. They've gotten this guy Smith, special counsel, who looks like Agent Smith almost from Matrix, feel like he don't play like that. So it's, and he ain't the bitch, right? So it's out of bitch. I said no, but I'm saying he's on the case now. It's on him now. So the bitch is out of the mix, and they got the pit out. You know what I mean? So
okay,
I think we're heading towards something, but time it takes time with these things, as Treehead said, and that's just where we are. Man, my computer is very close to dying, and I don't have.
All right, well, check this out.
And I gotta go to work.
All right, check it out. Check this out, y'all. Savage AF will be back 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow, and also this Friday we'll do a year wrap-up show. We'll basically do some of the top stories that were in 2022, whether they're good or bad or indifferent. We're going to talk about
just our favorites,
and some of the shit going on. And I'm saying right now, I'm thinking that Herschel Walker is going to be in one of mine, because I think he was one of the best hit the waiting for comedy and everything else. Also, this Friday, if you get a chance, you happen to be in the Hollywood area, I'll be at the Cinegrill Theater. Very, 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 very nice theater in Hollywood, California at the Roosevelt Hotel. Very good gig. Very nice theater. Make sure you come out to the show. Tom Arnold will be at the show. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know how to say his name, but the motherfucker is not funny. Not funny.
Wow. No. You like to do that.
Yeah, no, I'm fucking around. It's going to be a good show. And I hope you get the chance to come out to the show this week. Go to my website, iamshank.com, and you can get information for tickets. I got a bunch of shows coming up. I want y'all to check them out. Also, check out at the Comedy Chateau, New Year's Eve. This young man will be in the house.
Yeah, man. North Hollywood. You know what it is. I'll have a flyer for y'all and info up fairly soon. But that being said, man, tomorrow, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
We'll be back there. Y'all take care of yourself. Everybody have a nice day, except for one motherfucker who I hope you get stabbed in the forehead with multiple forks.